Hey guys, Marlo back again, and I finally put together my 1/6 scale Jack Torrance figure here by Rainman. I had the head and clothing set as you saw in my previous video. I'll put a link in the description if you didn't see that unboxing. And here he is fully assembled next to my other versions of Jack Torrance that I had in the past. And as you can see, this new version is by far way superior to those. So I love The Shining by, of course, Stanley Kubrick, the film version, as opposed to the book by Stephen King. Amazingly, Stephen King didn't like the Stanley Kubrick version of The Shining. But, yeah, if you're a fan, you will know what I'm talking about. The film just has so many layers. And upon watching it over and over, you'll see lots of new things each time. And there's a film out there called Room 327, and you can basically find out some of the interesting insights into the film. Some of it is kind of bullcrap, if you ask me, but some of it is pretty cool, and again, there are a lot of layers to the film, so check that out if you have the chance. Let's get into the figures real quick instead of me rambling off. This is the fully assembled head and clothing set, again by Rainman, painted up by Aeon. Let me see if I can get it to focus on the head there. So I did go in and touch it up. As I mentioned in the previous video, the eyes seemed a little bit big, the irises anyways, so I went in there and kind of touched them up, made them a little bit smaller. Hopefully that's coming in. And I painted in some of the details in the skin folds, added some shadowing here and there, and some very light stubbles to the beard. Again, let me see if I can get it to focus in on there. Because on the head sculpt painted by Rainman, he did just that. He added like some little subtle white stubbles in there. And I tried to emulate that on my version here, painted by Aeon. And I think I did okay. So that is the head. Let me move on to the clothing. You can see the excellent tailoring there. From the belt. Great work on the axe. I dropped my axe a few times, so I have a few little nicks in the edge there. Jeans look great, as do the shoes, which are fully sculpted. Using my old stand here by Evil Face. Give you guys a good look at various angles of the figure. And depending on how the lighting catches it, I mean, he really looks quite amazing. I think that looks a lot like Jack Nicholson, if you ask me. Let's see, let me do a comparison shot here. I have my old version here of Jack Torrance, also known as the Screaming figure by Subway Toys. This was very hard to get back in the day, and still is, I guess. I also have him on a Evil Face stand. But you can see the likeness isn't quite there, but it's still pretty cool. You know, captures the essence of the character. And this was one of my early custom figures that I did back in the day when I was new to collecting 1/6 scale figures. Found this head sculpt on eBay by Headplay and thought, you know, why not? I wanted a Jack Torrance figure, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And it was a pain in the butt trying to find all the accessories, the shirt. Pants weren't too hard, and, you know, shoes were a little tricky. I still need to paint that axe handle one of these days. But the jacket I could never find. I just settled for this sort of red shirt or jacket, and it kind of, you know, captures the look more or less. But I always dug the head sculpt. Again, wasn't the best, but I definitely saw Jack Nicholson in there. The hair is kind of the weak point of this head sculpt, but maybe one day I can tweak that, make it look a little better. But I still like it. I mean, it reminds me of where I've come from, and I still think it's a pretty neat figure. You know, definitely pales into comparison to the other ones, but again, I dig it for what it is and for being one of my early custom figure works. I could always improve on it, definitely, but I like that charm of knowing it was one of my old custom works. And again, here are the 3 figures side by side. Give you guys a good look at all of them. So my collection of Jack Torrance figures. Play with the lighting a little bit there. Might be a little too bright. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Definitely enjoyed putting this figure together. Thanks again to Rainman for making this available. Wish I could have afforded the deluxe figure package with the Danny figure on the trike and also the twins. Those were just amazing. So to those of you that were able to get those, congrats. Very, very, very cool set. I wish, again, I could have afforded that, but, you know, I'm just happy to have something by Rainman. And, again, the collection continues to grow. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Be sure to subscribe. Keep on collecting. Bye-bye.